Introduction of H&M Coolest Monkey in the Jungle Advertisement 2018. The H&M advertisement featuring a black child wearing a hoodie with the phrase Coolest Monkey in the Jungle sparked global controversy due to cultural insensitivity and racial stereotyping. From a media ethics perspective, it reflects a failure to uphold principles of fairness, respect, and accountability. From an Islamic perspective, the act contradicts values of dignity, equality, and the prohibition of discrimination, as Islam teaches that all humans are equal before God regardless of race. This case highlights the importance of integrating universal moral principles, including Islam ethics, into advertising to prevent bias and cultural insensitivity.
For this case description, I will briefly explain the background of the incident, the key parties involved, and the ethical issues that arose from the H&M advertisement controversy. In January 2018, H&M, a Swedish multinational fashion company, faced global backlash after publishing an online advertisement on its UK website. The advertisement featured a black child wearing a hoodie with the phrase "coolest monkey in the jungle," while another image from the same product line showed a white child wearing survival expert. This comparison sparked worldwide criticism because the term monkey has a long history as a racist slur used to dehumanize people of African descent. What began as a simple product promotion quickly escalated into an international media ethics scandal. Several key parties were involved, including H&M's management and marketing teams who approved the advertisement, the child model and his family who were unintentionally affected, and celebrities who ended their partnerships with H&M. The global public and media also played a major role through social media outrage and boycott campaigns. As a result, serious ethical issues arose, such as racial insensitivity, stereotyping, lack of cultural awareness, and failure in ethical oversight. The case also raised concern about corporate responsibility and the protection of children in media. Overall, this incident highlights the importance of ethical awareness and cultural sensitivity in global advertising. That's all.
Next is ethical analysis. Ethical analysis divided into three perspectives, which is utilitarian perspective, deontological perspective, and virtue ethics perspective. From a utilitarian perspective, H&M advertisement was unethical because its negative consequences outweighed its benefits. Although intended to market a product, it caused public outrage, emotional harm, protests, and damage to the company reputation, resulting in more overall harm than good. Second is deontological perspective. From a deontological perspective, H&M advertisement was unethical because it violated moral duties of respect and fairness by associating of racially sensitive term with a black child, breaching principle of human dignity and equality regardless of intent.
And the last one is virtue ethics theory. Virtue ethics emphasize moral character and the virtues an organization should embody, such as sensitivity, responsibility, respect, and integrity. In this case, the advertisement reflects a lack of cultural awareness and ethical judgment, suggesting weaknesses in H&M's internal decision-making process. A virtuous organization will have demonstrated empathy and foresight by recognizing the potential harm of the message before publication. Consequently, from a virtue ethics perspective, the incident indicates a failure to act in accordance with virtuous corporate character.
The SPJ Code of Ethics guides media professionals to act responsibly through principles such as fairness, accuracy, minimizing harm, accountability, transparency, and avoiding bias. In the H&M advertisement case, the use of different slogans for a black child and white child created racial bias and violated the principle of fairness. The message also lacked accuracy because it failed to consider historical and cultural meanings. This caused public offense and emotional harm, contradicting the principle of minimizing harm. The case highlights the importance of ethical awareness and cultural sensitivity in media practices.
From an Islamic perspective, the H&M controversy is a matter of human dignity. Islam teaches that racism is strictly rejected. As mentioned in Surah Ar-Rum, diversity in skin color is not a flaw, but a beautiful sign of Allah's creation. In the sight of Creator, we are all equal regardless of our background. Because of this, Muslims are taught to be extremely careful with the image and words they put into the world. A hadith from Sahih Bukhari warns us that harmful speech can have serious consequences. In this case, the imaginary use was not just a mistake. It caused emotional and moral harm to a child and a community's dignity. Islam teaches us that when such harm is caused, the correct path is to admit the fault, offer a sincere apology, and take active steps to improve. True justice requires us to protect the feelings and honor of every human being.
Assalamualaikum and very good morning everyone. Today I will talk about recommendation on how H&M can improve public trust and avoid controversy. First of all, H&M should carefully check all content before publishing. Advertisement must be reviewed to make sure the words, image and message are not offensive to any race or culture. Second, H&M should include more diverse staff in decision-making roles. Having people from different cultural background in marketing and management team can help prevent misunderstanding and offensive ideas. Third, H&M should avoid using children in sensitive advertisement. Children must be protected from emotional harm and public criticism, and clear rules should be set to make sure they are represented safely and respectfully. Fourth, H&M should consider public reaction before posting any advertisement. Getting feedback from people from different culture can help prevent negative reaction. Finally, when mistake happen, H&M should respond responsibly. This include apologizing, taking responsibility and showing real action to prevent the issue from happening again. In conclusion, this step can help H&M create more respectful advertisement and maintain a positive brand image. Thank you.
The conclusion: the H&M Act shows the importance of ethical awareness and cultural sensitivity in advertising. Lack of ethical control and diversity led to racial insensitivity and public backlash. The act caused harm to communities, damaged reputation, and raised child protection issues. Ethical theorists and media ethics agree the act caused more harm than good. Islamic teaching reject racism, protect human dignity, and emphasize accountability. Organizations must prioritize ethics over profit to maintain public trust.
This is the final reflection on how AI support our assignment. How did AI help in the assignment? First, AI help us organize our ideas. It support us in structuring the essay more logically, creating a clear outline and shaping a topic that could be debated. It also help us understand public reaction and identify ethical takeaways, especially when discussing sensitive issues like racial representation. Limitation of AI response. However, AI had limits. Sometimes the response were too general and lacked depth. At times, it relied on what sound right and could be inaccurate. Most importantly, AI cannot truly understand lived experience, such as the real impact of racial stereotyping. So, human judgment was necessary for nuanced and sensitive analysis. Our thinking and creativity. To improve the assignment, we added our own thinking and creativity. We developed argument beyond AI suggestion, connected ideas to historical and ethical contexts, and analyzed how global marketing communication can be misinterpreted. We also rewrote sections to reflect our group's voice, ensuring accuracy and reliability. Finally, we ensured accuracy by not treating AI output as facts. We verify key points using credible sources like news, official statements, and reports. We double-check details about public reaction and company response, and we use proper citation consistently. In conclusion, AI was useful for organizing and supporting ideas, but responsible work will still require human understanding, critical thinking, and verification. Thank you.